Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the April 22nd, 2008 Board of Selectmen Sewer Commissioners meeting. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Yes, Madam Chairman, 4 selectmen are present. Selectman Donahue is absent. The town administrator is present.
Thank you. Once again, I think I say this every week. Please excuse my voice. And I'll probably be relying a lot on Jim tonight to do most of the reading and talking. Before we begin, is there anyone that wanted to speak to the board in citizens' participation? Ian, you want to come up?
My name is Ann Campbell, and I'm a member of the Open Space. And I understand that you're going to have a workshop on the open space plan, and I would like to attend if that's possible.
Oh, well, I would say we'll certainly invite you. Do you know, has the planning department put their responses?
Yes, they have agreed.
In writing?
They voted in favor of the plan.
Did they put that in writing yet? Do you know? Because I know that
I believe that David Passett was going to ask them to do that.
All right, I'll talk to David.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, thank you. And when we schedule the workshop, we'll definitely contact the Open Space Committee and let you know.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Is there anyone else that wanted to address the board? Mr. Eubanks?
I really only have a 3-minute pitch here to make, so I won't bend your ear. My name's Jim Eubanks, and I live at 15 Seawood Road. And I'm here to speak for Donna Marie Barros, who's running for Council on the Aging. And she drives, for a long time, drove the bus, and I ride the bus. And I'm telling you, if the seniors could vote, she'd win hands down. I've seen her in action with the seniors, and she really relates to them. And then for the older ones who are in really bad shape, and goodness knows we've got a lot of those, she's a real mother to them. She really helps them. And then last of all, I know in a perfect world, we get to see all of you leaders a lot, or once in a while or something. But it's just not a perfect world. You know, you have jobs and whatever. Well, I believe Donna Marie is the kind of person the seniors would actually see, that she'd come down to the first floor and relate to us. And I'm sure this other candidate is probably a fine candidate. But I think the seniors would really prefer Donna Marie Barros.
Well, the good news is, just so you know, when I checked the next day, there are 4 openings.
Oh, so, good. All right. Oh, Jiminy. All right, good.
Thank you very much, Mr. Eubanks. Anyone else? Okay. All right, the next item on the agenda is Mass Highway Department, District 5. And we are lucky enough to have Representative Susan Williams-Gifford joining us, and Municipal Maintenance Director Mark Gifford. And just to refresh everyone's memory, we had a couple of meetings at District 5 up in Taunton, and Susan and Mark, the town administrator, myself, and the members of Mass Highway to discuss the Route 6 and 28 pathway. And we had one on-site visit at Mass Highway. Come on up. They were kind enough to agree to come in and to discuss it publicly so we can get it on the air and we can all have some input in it. So,
Thank you.
Thanks, Pam. Good evening. How are you?
Madam Chairman. I want to thank you for allotting us some time this evening to discuss Route 6 and 28, a state highway in the town of Wareham. Can you hear me okay?
Can you hear him okay? Oh, he's using it. Try it again.
Okay. Good evening, Madam Chairman. I want to thank you for allotting us some time on your agenda this evening to discuss routes 6 and 28 in the town of Wareham. We've come up with some conceptual cross-sections and a map depicting the area we'd like to discuss this evening. The drawings are conceptual. They'll be developed to a 25% design level when a public hearing would be held. And obviously, the citizens would be able to provide input as well as the business owners along the corridor. But we'd like to present some ideas this evening, give you a chance to think about it, and we would like to proceed with the design, retain a consultant, and ultimately advertise the project for construction. There are some different alternatives we would discuss this evening in regard to phasing and issues such as that. I have with me this evening Pamela Hasner. She's a professional engineer. She's a project development engineer in District 5. And Robert Gregory, traffic operations engineer. My name is Mike Delaney. I'm representing Skip McCourt, District Highway Director. So I'd like to ask Pamela to present the sketches that we have.
Thank you.
First, I'd like to thank you for meeting with us in the district, and John and Representative Gifford, and Mark Gifford as well. Appreciate it. And in the field, I think it was very helpful to meet and go over different ideas and look at the project. I won't get into too much detail on the roadway because you know the roadway. Basically, the road, I'll just go over some highlights. The road is an urban arterial, which is a fairly high caliber roadway. It's state highway. It used to, pre-1988, before Route 25 was put in, it had a lot more regional through traffic. Now the roadway acts more as it has destinations on the road, and it has a lot more local traffic. The roadway on average is 52 feet. There's 4 travel lanes, really no sidewalk, minimal shoulder. It doesn't account for any pedestrian accommodation or bicycle accommodation at this time. The posted speed is 35, but people regularly travel good 10 to 15 miles an hour or more faster than that, depending on how congested it is. It averages at least 20,000 vehicles per day. It has a lot of traffic on the roadway. The town forwarded us the accident reports for 2006 and 2007. In this 2.7 mile long stretch, there were 178 accidents, including 2 fatalities in 2 years, which is very high. We took a preliminary look at the accidents, and a number of them were angles and rear end accidents, which is an indication of people stopping to take a left turn and people rear-ending them, or people taking a left turn and getting hit from the oncoming traffic. The existing state highway layout on Route 28 and Route 6 in this area is 70 feet. As I mentioned, the existing roadway is 52 feet. And we looked at a couple of different alternatives. The one that we are considering advancing, which I can, Bob can show you, is 4 travel lanes, 2 in either direction, a bicycle accommodating shoulder, sidewalks on one or both sides, and a median in the middle, which we could either design as a Jersey barrier or with slope granite edging. Jersey barrier, if you look like on Route 1 through Sharon, Canton, Norwood, if you ever get up that way, that would be a similar design as that. The median, if you look at Route 6 in Fairhaven in front of the high school, or Route 6 heading, through Westport toward Fall River Way, it would be something like that. And basically what we came here to do tonight was to give you some of our ideas and listen to what you have to say about the roadway, and hopefully get your support. So if you have any ideas, we'd be more than happy to hear them.
John?
Or questions.
No, Bruce.
So, do I understand that this is the ultimate design idea that you've come up with, and you're asking us whether or not